Hello and welcome to MMA Flicks. Today we have some exciting news in the world of MMA. First up, we have Israel Adesanya, who wants to drag Dricus Duplessis' carcass across South Africa, and Duplessis has responded. We also have an update from Dustin Poirier on his next UFC appearance, and it's looking like it could be the Gaethje fight. And lastly, Colby Covington gives his honest take on Jorge Masvidal's UFC retirement. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on all the latest MMA news. Let's dive in. UFC middleweight champion Israel Adesanya has issued a challenge to South African fighter Dricus Duplessis. At a recent press conference, Adesanya expressed his displeasure with comments made by Duplessis, who had claimed he was a more authentic African than Adesanya and other fighters like Francis Ngannou and Kamaru Usman. Adesanya, who represents his native Nigeria, appeared eager to fight Duplessis and teach him a lesson. Although he refused to give Duplessis any clout, Adesanya said he would be happy to fight him in either South Africa or Nigeria if he proved himself and kept winning. Duplessis responded by challenging Adesanya to face him on neutral ground this year, and then on Duplessis' home soil of Africa if he wins. As many of you may already know, Masvidal recently announced his retirement from the sport after suffering a defeat at the hands of Gilbert Burns in UFC 287 co-main event. However, according to Covington, Masvidal had already retired after he beat him in a lopsided decision. Covington didn't hold back in his assessment of Masvidal's current state, stating, "He's a broken man. There's a reason that he came out and did what he did to me in the streets like a little clown. There's no pride in that guy." Covington is, of course, referring to the alleged attack on him outside a Miami steakhouse following their fight in March 2022, which resulted in Masvidal facing felony charges. Despite the animosity between the two fighters, Covington remains focused on his own goals and is determined to become the undisputed welterweight champion. He expressed his disinterest in Masvidal, calling him a journeyman and a felon, and said that his only concern was facing welterweight champion Leon Edwards. Covington has been vocal about his desire to face Edwards, who has been dismissive of the idea. However, Covington remains confident and stated, "It's going to be the biggest, baddest event of the year, and the King of Miami is coming to unify the belts and become undisputed champion of the world." Colby Covington. UFC lightweight contender Dustin Poirier has provided an update on his next UFC appearance, indicating that a rematch with Justin Gaethje is likely. Poirier has won 4 of his last 5 fights, including a victory over Michael Chandler in November 2022 at UFC 281. Meanwhile, Gaethje is fresh off a majority decision win over Rafael Fiziev in February 2023 at UFC 286, and he immediately called out Poirier after the fight. Gaethje told TMZ that Poirier is the obvious choice for his next fight, as he needs to fight elite fighters to earn a title shot. While Poirier did not confirm the rematch, he said on ESPN MMA that the fight with Gaethje makes the most sense and could happen this summer. Poirier defeated Gaethje via TKO in their first meeting in April 2018. Since then, both fighters have continued to rise through the UFC rankings, with Gaethje currently ranked number 2 and Poirier at number 3 in the lightweight division. Fans are eagerly anticipating the potential rematch between these two top contenders, with many speculating about who would come out victorious. That's all for today's news on MMA Flicks. Make sure to leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more updates on the world of MMA. Thank you for watching.